All right, I believe we should be live right now. And I am, apologies everybody, I'm still setting up a little bit, but I figured I'd come on now because I am not getting audio to come out of VLC here so that you guys can hear it and follow along. So give me a minute. Also, if you're in the chat, please let me know if you can hear me. Would really appreciate it. Hey, hello, welcome. Again, if you can hear me, let me know. There should be music playing, but I don't think you guys can hear it, which is what I'm trying to figure out. So if you guys can let me know if you do hear the music, let me know. Should be the IGPX theme. Sorry, everybody. I wanted to get this. It's been a crazy week for me at my day job, as you can imagine if you know what I do. You don't play the... Okay, you can't hear the DVD menu. I might just have to disconnect my headphones then and just say F it. Oh, now I can't hear anything. Come on. There we go. Not the best way, but it'll work. All right, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. You guys can hear the audio and you can hear me. Let me know, please. I know there's a delay. All right, because if we're good, I'm gonna get started here, and maybe wait a few minutes for people to pile in. Hello, everybody. Appreciate y'all coming out tonight. I know that there is potentially more exciting news happening in the world right now, so I appreciate you spending your Saturday night with me. We do have some surprises tonight. I have a lot of stuff that's not just the episodes that we're gonna go through, and I'm gonna see if it can work, but I'm excited. I can hear both. Occasionally the mic cancels out the speakers. That's fine. It's more important that you hear me. So I'm having so I can hear the audio as well, and you guys can sync up to the DVD here in a minute. Okay, so this is at full volume. I know it's not the fanciest way of doing this, but I don't have enough time to set up. Sorry, guys. But appreciate y'all joining me tonight. I'm going to wait for... We'll get started at 7:05. I'm going to wait for y'all to pile into the room, make sure you're all good. Appreciate y'all coming out tonight. You know, for those of you that don't know, happy anniversary to IGPX. The Toonami version aired 2 days ago, November 5th, for the first time in 15 years, back in 2005. I worked with the Cartoon Cypher. I approached them actually to make a video about it. And if you haven't seen it, Cartoon Cypher, great channel, made a video about the dub of IGPX and what a unique dub it is, and I appreciate them very much. Yeah, for those of you that are following along, you do need to have a DVD. The video here is not going to be up the entire time, so make sure you have a copy of the DVD. If not this version, this is the Discotheque version. It would make me really happy if you had this version. If not, the Bondi version works just as well. I actually brought them out tonight. I actually have a bunch of copies, but you need either one of these two, and we're going to be on disc 1 for both of them. We're going to watch the first 2 episodes, and then we'll do the microseries, which I think I'm just going to leave it up on the screen so you guys can follow along. Time is it? 7:05. All right, why don't we get started? I don't think the stream is going to be very big, so we're going to start with episode 1 in 3, 2, 1, play. All right, there's episode 1. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. So this is episode 1. Time to shine with this is the Toonami version. Last month we did the IG cut, or sometimes known as the uncut version. And one of the big differences immediately is we replaced the Grand Rodeo theme with Peter Cullen narration and a song by the Herbalizer. So that's a big change right there. And for our version on the Discotech one, we put borders on the side because our version is full 16:9. That was a whole process when we transferred all the tapes, and I'm happy we did it because the episode content itself doesn't have anything in the upper or lower borders. Just the intro and outro have borders. So that was a big thing I wanted to remove. Yeah, I'm glad I did. I think, the show's animation is so good, and having it just squished into that little letterbox really is huge disservice to the show. So I'm glad that myself, Brady Hartle, really took the impetus of making this widescreen. Takashi, right behind you. Sorry, I've seen episode 1 so many times, and this is, I'm watching it again. We're watching the first 2 episodes, and then we're going to watch the microseries, the broadcast version. Oh, I need to turn this off. So I hope you're all synced up. I do need to get rid of the video because I'm not allowed to show too much of the episode. I don't want to get copyright struck. I think I've shown enough. So hopefully you all are caught up, and yeah, this is... the team that Satomi is racing against here, they're called Rolling Stone. I think I might have mentioned that last week. They're called Team Rolling Stone. I always thought they were called something like Green Machine or something because they're green, but they are Rolling Stone. Yep. Play it on your... I hope you have you need to have a DVD player, unfortunately, to catch up. Sorry, CJ. Unless I can't show more of the episode anymore. Well, we're gonna have some other goodies tonight. We're gonna have some other stuff, so stick around. And we're not just gonna show. We're not just gonna do the first 2 episodes. We're gonna do the micro series, which I think I'm okay to just show the whole thing. I don't think anybody's gonna care, especially if I'm talking over it. And we're going to show some of the merch, because I think I didn't do that last week, but I do have some stuff that's just really kind of rare, and because IGPX isn't a show like Ghost in the Shell or like Dragon Ball Z where there's a ton of merchandise. It's a very like low merch show. Most of it's from Japan, but I have a couple of things here, obviously DVDs and things like that, but yeah. So they've won the IG too. It's kind of cool that we skipped straight to the IG one. If you watch the pilot version, and I don't mean the Comic-Con pilot, I mean the miniseries, the micro series. They were an IG3 team who won the lottery into the IG1, and this time they worked their way up into it by being the IG2 champions. But, not that I'm asking for a prequel or anything, but I would love to have seen what it was like for them going through the IG3 and the IG2. But, again, the show works without it. That said, I haven't played it, and I was going to try to play it tonight, but it's not going to work out. Sorry, I put it at the bottom of this pile. This is the IGPX video game for the PlayStation 2. And I wanted to emulate it tonight because I don't have a PlayStation 2 and my PlayStation 3 broke. I wanted to emulate it and play it on the stream tonight, but can't do it. Maybe next time. I've never played this game before. I've had it now for years and I've never played it. So apparently what you do is you are Team Satomi and you work your way from the IG1, or sorry, the IG3, all the way up to the IG1, just like the show. And then you get to fight the rocket. I've never played it though. I've wanted to play it so badly. The reason I have it, honestly, because my PlayStation 2 had broken, or my PlayStation 3 had broken years ago. The reason I have it is I bought it because I was hoping that there would be some extra artwork that we could maybe take and use on our Discotech release. That ended up not being the case. There is a piece of art on the back of the instruction booklet that I do like. Let me see if I can get it. It's, where is it? It's Yama there, looking all crazy like on the track, and I wanted to use that artwork for something, but I don't think my scan was very good enough, so I ended up not using it for anything. But hey, you know, I'm glad to have it anyways. I'd still want to play this and emulate it. For those of you that are watching along at home and still trying to sync, we are at the scene where Hiroyuki Okiura animated the scene with Liz doing her karate in the dojo. And this is our oh gosh, who plays this? This is Everyday Orchestra. I forgot the name of the song. Lithuania? No, it's not Lithuania. This is Everyday Orchestra though. I don't remember the name of the song. Sorry guys, I'm frazzled from this week. I'm sure that a lot of you are as well, but I certainly am because I've been working a lot. So here we are. We're going to get introduced to the teams, and I'm sorry if you were here a month ago for the IG cut stream. I'm repeating myself probably a lot. I just think it's cool that they have ethnicities here. Tom Kenny playing Benjamin Bright, Haley Joel Osment playing Takashi, Hynden Welsh playing Amy, and of course Michelle Rodriguez playing Liz Recaro and stealing every scene that she's in except when Lance Henriksen is on screen playing Andre, because he's just awesome. He owns that role. Edgerey with Bella DeMarco. Fontaine Valjean. This is just a funny joke if you like Les Mis. Oh, sorry guys. I know I'm just standing here like an idiot. Why don't I talk about some stuff? So we've got the IGPX video game for the PlayStation 2. I've never played it. Of course, we've got the Discotech release. This is, I think I pointed this out last week, but this is one of the prototypes. This never went on sale. This is the prototype that we got sent, and the reason IGPX got delayed that last time before it came out in February. Yes, Bella DeMarco is a reference to Jason DeMarco's daughter. CJ, for CJ there. So unfortunately, the manufacturer in Mexico switched the discs, and so the ones that say Toonami cut on them actually have the Production IG version, and the ones that say Production IG cut have the Toonami version on them. So we had to send it back. We had to send all of them back and have them remanufactured. That was a big decision, but you know, it was better than sending it out and having the disc labels be wrong, so you guys pop in the wrong version of the DVD. Those never made it to market, so thank God we caught that. I also have Season 1 and Season 2 of the Bandai versions here. This is the Toonami versions of those, and I'm going to point out why this is so confusing in a minute. In fact, I have them here. In these two boxes, I have the uncut versions as well, and the puffy boxes. I have two of them just so I can hold them all in one thing. But yeah, they're all individual volumes. I'm not going to take them out because they're kind of a pain. These are pretty good. The uncut version is pretty good. It's also signed by the Toonami crew. I'm not sure how well that shows up on camera, but yeah. There's Mark Hamill as Yama. We might have to take an intermission. Sorry, guys, we might have to take an intermission in between episodes here. We're going to make it through episode 1 for sure. So I will be right back afterwards. Oops. Sorry about all that. Sorry, I know I'm just standing here. Jeez. Sorry, I was having to fix stuff on the stream. But yeah, this is the uncut version, and it was kind of confusing because Bondi had these both on the shelf at the same time. So, and there's literally no indication as to which one is which. So if you bought this and you were looking for the uncut version, you didn't get it. Although probably I don't think a lot of people were looking for the uncut version. But if you bought this and were looking for the version that aired on Toonami and you were like, what is this Japanese opening? What is all this? Yeah, I think Bandai messed this release up pretty badly. I think it would have sold okay, but it just didn't work out. And I think they knew that they kind of had a problem selling the show because Gundam Seed also didn't do very well on Toonami, and that ended up being like the second highest selling Gundam for Bandai Entertainment. So, all right, and yeah. Anyways, for those of you that are joining us a little late here, so y'all can sync up. I just realized you can see the screen and the reflection of my glasses. So I guess I can get copyright striked for that too. But all right, hopefully you're all synced up as to where we are. There's River slamming the table down. All the Confucius stuff. Although actually, this isn't a Confucius quote. This is just Liz. Here's Jason Marco's cameo. He's coming up. Hold on, I'll put him back on screen. That's Jason Marco. Bella was named after Jason's daughter. Yep. There's Johnny Lipkin, someone who was replaced in the Comic-Con version of the pilot. He had a different voice actress play him. You're the best. Do 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 do.
First up tonight, we'll be speaking with some IGPX League One experts to get their analysis of this year's prospects.
Overall, I'd say all the teams in the league look strong from top to bottom. In fact, any one of them could realistically win it.
Don't you think Team Bellstein is the clear front-runner based on the championship dynasty they've built over the past few years?
All right, guys. I'll be right back. I'm having technical issues, so we're gonna take an intermission. I'll be back soon. Sorry about this. Sorry about that, everybody. We were having some issues connection-wise, so they are now fixed. We are here at this part of the episode. I apologize for that, but we're back. I hope I didn't lose too many of you. All right, sorry about that, everybody. I really am. Why don't I start showing off some merchandise, huh? So I showed this off last week, but this is the manga of IGPX, and I have been meaning to ask somebody to maybe translate it for me only, because I own a copy of it. And but I guess that means I would have to tear apart this copy, and I don't want to do that. Jason Marco actually has a copy of this because I gave it to him kind of as like a thank you present for letting me work on the Discotheque DVD and trusting me with it. And this is basically a recap of the first season. It's pretty good. And then here, I'm sure some of you might have this. This is the old screener that they put into like Nintendo Power and a couple of other magazines. It's a DVD if I can get it out. Yeah. It's a DVD. So I have that. So fun fact about this. This is actually the Comic-Con version of the pilot, and we actually put that on our Discotheque release. It has a couple of different voices. There's a couple of different takes. So yeah, it was like a 99.9% done version of the Toonami version, but we put it on there because this is also the version they showed at Comic-Con for their panel, and so that was pretty neat that they gave that to us. Trying to think of what else. Sorry if I lost you, everybody. I apologize. All right, let's take the video off. Hopefully everybody's caught up by now. Other things I've got, of course, the Japanese DVDs. Yeah, these are all Japanese. I have do I have two copies of? No, I don't have two copies of. Okay. These are all the Japanese ones. And the cool thing about them, they do include the English dub. And that's about it. They have the English dub on them. It's pretty neat. They look all right. I think they have better masters than we had, because like I look at some of the things that are in these and the masters that they gave us, and there are certain things that I'm just going, it's not quite what you gave us. So I have a feeling there are better masters of IGPX out there. We just don't have the access to them. And then again, this isn't all the DVDs. There are 9 of them. I'm just not going to whip out all 9. And then we also have the UK/French versions. This actually is the French dub version. Actually, I think this artwork is unique to the UK. So I've never seen it here. But yeah, this is the UK version, and it comes with the French dub. It's based off the uncut version, so it's not the Toonami version. I heard this sold very, 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 very poorly, and you can find it very easily, but you are going to need a region-free player. Had I known about it at the time, I probably would have tried to have synced the French dub, but this video's in PAL, so it's 25 frames a second. I don't know if I could have made that work. Maybe Brady or somebody else knows better than I do. Probably. But yeah, that's some of the merchandise I have here. Some of the big stuff. This is the Mecha art book. This is the Mecha art book. I'm not going to open it because it's kind of a pain in the butt to put back away. But contains like a lot of the 3D, the CG workflow stuff. It's all in Japanese. I can't read it. It does come with a bonus DVD, but it's just like little snippets from the show. There's nothing real special about it. About the DVD in particular, the art stuff is really cool. There's a production book as well that I don't have. And I also picked up a couple things, and I was hoping they'd arrive now, but they're not here. I have original Japanese scripts, like the scripts they were reading in the booth. They are on their way. They're not here yet. I also have some original production artwork that should be on its way as well. It's not here yet. But you asked to see the UK art. Here it is. Sorry, I know there's a glare. But that's... We're also towards the end of the episode, by the way. There's some new stuff. This artwork was actually on the Japanese version, too. But there's some artwork. There's some more artwork. But yeah, this is a Japanese one, and they share artwork. The American ones don't share artwork at all. I'll take some of those out of this box. This is the uncut version. I think one of these has a printing error. Yeah, see? Volume, what is this, 5? Volume 6. Volume 6 has a printing error on it. I don't know why. Yeah, because Cartoon Network put it out. This is volume 7. There were 7 uncut volumes. And we are at the end of the episode. We're at the next episode preview. Apologize for the intermission there. But yeah, we're going to go into episode 2. Anything else you guys might want to see by any chance? There is one more thing. I'm going to save it for a little later. I don't know. You know, I wonder if... I believe it did air in the UK and in France. IGPX. I'm pretty sure it aired on Cartoon Network over there. Because we had the global rights outside of Japan to broadcast the show. So I would assume it aired there. I know that, you know. Anyways, end credits. Oh, there's my name. There's my name. It just passed by. We added Brady and I added our names to this version of the show. Because it's a pretty extensive remaster. So we credit ourselves as remaster producers since you're watching what is technically our version of the Toonami version. We didn't change any edits or anything like that. It was just more, we took a lot of care to clean it up as best we could for DVD. So, and we threw our names in there. And we were basically the only 2 people who worked on the Toonami version. There were a team of other people who worked on the uncut version. I was a part of that team, and Brady was as well. But most of my concentration was definitely on the Toonami version. That was a big deal to get that thing upscaled and make it look right. Hope you guys like the Discotheque release. Anyways, this is the art book. Again, I'm just going to put it away because I don't need it. I do have another art book. It's not solely IGPX related. It's a mecha art book. Let me see if I can get this out. This one's probably not too bad to put away. The other one is a pain in the butt. So this isn't just IGPX. There's some Gundam stuff and other stuff. This is like some mecha artist's work. Trying to find the IGPX stuff. Was that Velstein? Look like Velstein. No. What year am I on? Sorry guys, I'm trying to find the IGPX artwork. Oh wait, there it is. So here we are, some Immortal Grand Prix early artwork. This might be a little hard to see, but here we have the prototype mech suit. Did we have to resurrect old tapes to do this? Yes, we retransferred old tapes to do the thing. I can get into the remaster process after this. Oh, I should take the video down. No video. So here's the prototype of the mech suit that Team Satomi and all the other teams wear. This is I think Skylark, some prototype work of Skylark, some running skeleton prototypes. Let's see what else we got here. Is this? I think this is still Skylark. I think this is all Skylark. This is all prototype Skylark. Because I think this designer worked on Skylark and Velstein. Here's a much more detailed version of the running skeleton. There's just some more prototypes of the running skeleton, but this is what it ended up looking like. It's pretty cool. And then there it is, Team Velstein. Team Velstein Designs. This is close to what they ended up looking like. And then if we turn the page, we should see, yeah, this is more Velstein. There's a lot of Velstein. So some of the Velstein designs. And moving this way. More Velstein. Okay. Oh, this is Black Egg. Okay, here we go. This looks nothing like what they ended up putting on the show, but this is all Black Egg. It's a shame. I really like the Black Egg design. I think they're one of the better looking mechs on the show. I wish they weren't such a nothing team that gets kicked out. Such a cool mech design. More Skylark. I guess we can just show it. More Skylark. So, this is all Skylark stuff. I think we're getting to the end here of the IGPX book. Wow, Jesus, there's so many designs here. Oh no, wait, I passed it. This has to be the end. That's not Skylark, that can't be Skylark. Hold on, sorry everybody. Just kind of, yeah, it's still IGPX. This is closer to what Skylark ended up looking like. This one right here is really close to what it ended up looking like. So this is all Skylark. And I think this is White Snow. Okay, so we have some last minute Skylarks. This is all Skylark. And then I think my favorite page. We have, this is Team White Snow. This is all Team White Snow. Sorry guys, I have to do this backwards. And then some of the logos, sorry, here, for Black Egg and Velstein. And Skylark. Now, I believe that none of these were used, and I don't know if they had the final say on the logos. I know that Cartoon Network actually did a lot of graphic design for the show. They might not have picked the names for the logos, but they did do a lot of the graphic design for the robots. I think the one that they did particularly was White Snow's logo. Cartoon Network did the White Snow logo themselves. And you know, they punched them up somewhat to like say like, oh, you know, there's some here that look like, sorry everybody, there's some that look like, you know, oh, let's these look a little too much like real companies, or these don't look enough like real companies, or you know, it's kind of like finding a balance. All right. Sorry everybody, putting my book away. No more book. Now they did do all the mechs in CG compared to 2D, like the pilot. The pilot was in 2D. Anyway, sorry, I got carried away with all the merch stuff. I guess the question is, there was a question in here about the tapes. Yes, so the tape process, Cartoon Network was very kind. And specifically the folks at William Street were very kind, and they gave us the tapes to the show. They gave us the old broadcast masters that they had, and we retransferred those to a brand new full digital and worked from those. And they were in such good. They still are. Like, we still have the masters. They're in such good quality. They're in really, really good quality. The only thing that they lacked, and still lack to this day, is the resolution. I think that the show. So there's been a back and forth. Bondi says it's not HD. Cartoon Network says it is HD. Production IG doesn't really remember. I think I might know where the HD tapes might be. At least 24 of the episodes, not all 26. I think they are at TV Asahi. They're not. No, they're not VHS. No, we don't. VHS was not something we use in broadcast. They were digibetas. Which is a professional broadcast format. So back in the, what is it? So we used to use tapes back then. We don't really use them anymore, except I guess unless you're in Japan, maybe. But we've left tape far behind a long time ago, almost a decade ago. And Digibeta was one of the more popular tape formats, and before that, before we went digital with Digibeta, it was Betacam SP. And Betacam is not Betamax. They're different formats. I know they both have Beta in it, but Betamax is a consumer format. Betacam is a professional format. And that's what was used in the professional industry, along with like other tape formats like D2 tapes and D1 tapes, and I'm trying to think of anything else. DVC Pro is a thing, XD Cam, HD Cam, HD Cam SR. There was so many tape formats. In fact, that's actually kind of a problem that we have. So when there's a tape format, I can't talk about the show I just did this on. So there was a show that I literally had to do this on. We had to track down a tape player because the tape format, one, was really old, and two, was kind of rare. And there weren't a lot of places that would transfer it for us. So we had to track down a player, and I had to do it here in my apartment. I can't talk about the show that was, but it was a huge pain in the butt. Thankfully, that was not the case on IGPX. IGPX was fully Digibeta, and Digibeta is actually not that hard to get transferred, because a lot of people still have Digibeta decks, and if they upgraded to HD Cam decks, they're backwards compatible. So that was easy. Does CN keep old promos and bumpers on masters or no? It's a tough question. The answer is it depends. Some yes, some no. IGPX, we got lucky. IGPX, we found them. We found nearly everything. The IGPX microseries we didn't find. We found elements of it. We found bits and pieces here and there, and we had to reconstruct it as best we could. There were certain things we had to build from scratch. I won't say what they were because so far nobody's noticed what they were, and I'd like to keep it that way. But we got lucky on IGPX. We have a wealth of material from it. I think one of the promos that we don't have, one of the ones that we don't have are what was it? It was the banishment promo, and one I don't think we could have gotten away with it. I think Toonami doesn't like that promo, and I don't think they wanted us to put the banishment promo on a release. I don't think that they enjoyed the fact that IGPX did not finish its run on Toonami, so they didn't. If that promo still exists, they didn't let us have it. But we had to. I mean, they had stuff like Lupin. Lupin was another one where I used my relationship with William Street to get those tapes for the promos. They still have those, and I think there's a big initiative right now at not just William Street but across the networks, like CNN and I'm sure our rivals are doing the same thing, at like FX or ABC News or what have you. there's a big initiative right now to start transferring all the tapes to digital formats such as ProRes 422 HQ for preservation's sake. And I know that that was the thing that was happening over at William Street, because the tapes are no longer there. The tape library that was at William Street has been the tape library room has been destroyed. The tapes themselves have not been destroyed. They've been boxed up and sent off. But the tape library room has been demolished, and what they built there was the William Street live streaming studio, where they do a lot of their live streaming from for the adultum.com stuff. But the tapes, I believe, before they were sent away, were transferred over to digital. So it's not like we destroyed and we, as far as I know, we haven't destroyed the tapes. We just put them into storage off campus. And that's I think going to end up being the idea for a majority of the networks. I don't think we're ever going to throw away our tapes truly. There might be stuff that's junked just because that's just kind of how we have to be. But yeah, there's very few things that we junk anymore, because we have, I mean, storage is still an issue, but a server is like that big or whatever and can hold a ton compared to, having individual tapes for stuff. Well, I don't even think you need to, CJ, hi. I don't even think you need to wait for COVID to be dealt with. You can just call into Fish Center. They have a phone number, last I saw, so you can just call them up. People still do that? I heard that some people do this now because, like, everyone's used to flat phones like this one, so they just do this instead of this. Anyways, sorry, that's off topic. Trying to think of anything else. I don't know. Sorry for the break that we had, the unexpected break. I know that kind of messed with the flow a little bit. We're almost to the end of this episode. Oh, I mean, if you want to turn this into the Fish Center talk, sure, I can talk about that real fast. So the fish tank is actually pretty nice. CJ has asked about the fish at Fish Center, and there's a camera in front of it, and it's pretty nice. It's a fish tank. There's not much to it. They're just cool. It's a nice thing to see at William Street. They're famous fish, but it's I've taken people on tours of William Street, and I show them, like, this is Fish Center, and they're like, what? So, to be fair, when I did those tours, Fish Center wasn't as big of a deal as it is now. I think it's a much bigger deal now than what it used to be. Sorry, I'm looking outside my window. It looks like there's something going on. All right, we're at the end of the episode. Oh, I love this moment. I'm going to put this up because I love this moment. This is something that is definitely Hongo, and is definitely like one of his little signature things that he kind of does. He likes to have a lot of these little character moments where characters are alone in the room and just kind of just visualizing their goals and their dreams and their wants. And it's just a really nice thing that he carried over from Outlaw Star into this show. And I think that's why the show, I think, holds up better than a lot of its contemporaries. Because it's a character study at its heart. I know that there's a lot of, like, man, I wish they would have gotten to the action a lot quicker. Just, let's do action. But it doesn't matter if you don't care about these characters. And I think Hongo made the right call on a lot of this stuff and really spent the time in the first, 7 episodes, which is a long time for an anime series, to really sit with these characters and, get to know them and really start to like them. Because once we start getting into, episode 9, 10, actually probably, 10 forward, there's a lot of action, especially in season 2. Season 2 is, full of action, and, all that character work that they put in those early episodes pays off. We're coming to the end here pretty soon. Himawari Aoi and Masu Ishikawa or Yumatsu. They changed their names in the English version to Jesse Martin and Mark Ramsey, which I think probably for the better. Not that I have anything against Japanese names. It's just that those are a little hard to pronounce. I had to try a couple times. I think Takashi is very easy to pronounce. And so is Michiru Satomi, and everybody just calls her Satomi, which is really easy to pronounce.
Nothing they teach you in school is going to help you with these games. It's not like real life. You have to find your own answers. So if our team wins, that's my proof that I've done a good job,
I think a piece of dust just fell in front of the camera. I need to dust. Black Egg, which we're not going to watch that episode, but Black Egg is the next race, and they are from Argentina. I don't think all three of them are from Argentina. I'm pretty sure that they all have different ethnicities, but their team is from Argentina. And yeah, I like their mech design a lot. They're one of the better looking mechs of the series. Part of me wishes that maybe their mechs switched with Velstein. But I don't know. I like the Velstein mechs too. Message retracted. I saw what they were. You can't hide them from me. I don't know what else to talk about. I feel like I'm even less prepared for this stream, so I'm sorry, everybody. I do have stuff coming up. Why don't I bring out the last bit of merch since we're at the end of the episode here. Now, actually, I have a poster here too. There's a poster over here off screen. I can't show it to you guys because the computer is a monitor up. But this is the last piece of merch I guess I'm going to show for tonight. And this is an IGPX skateboard, and it's an official one. This is from Cartoon Network. And my plan is to hang it up on the wall. Unfortunately, my apartment won't let me drill holes, so I can't hang it up yet. But this is an official IGPX skateboard deck. I don't know how many of these they made. There's the Toonami logo. That's a interesting Toonami logo. That's not one of. I don't think that's one of the. I don't think that was what was on the air at the time. But there's teams. There's Takashi, and yeah. This is my little skateboard. I wish I could. I want to hang it up like on my wall, but I can't. So I also have a poster off here that has the dates. So I always know that Saturday, November 10th is my is the IGPX anniversary. It's a big poster with Takashi and Liz and Amy, and it says in giant letters IGPX and says First Toonami Original Series on it. So I have a lot of crap from. I probably have more crap than most people from IGPX. And that skateboard is one of the things I really want. Oh, I have another little mini poster. It's in my closet. I gotta go get it. And I think I have something else from the series too. I can't remember. The one thing I want and I don't have is a Satomi jacket. And unfortunately, William Street doesn't have them anymore. So for those of you that don't know, they made Satomi jackets and they've gone on sale on eBay a couple of times. And I want it so bad. I've asked so many times, but they just don't have them. But that's okay. I guess I have my Space Dandy jacket, so all's good. Anyways, we're at the end of the episode. This is our next episode preview. So, Black Egg is the next episode. Hope you guys watch the rest of the series. But we're done. Ish. We are going to be moving to the microseries. How do I get an IGPX skateboard? I honestly don't know. I found it on eBay, and it was a real one because I confirmed that it was a real one. So yeah, I got lucky and I picked it up. So it was one of those ones that I just got very, very lucky. Oh, nope, that's episode 3. We done. We done with the show. How do I? Okay, not. So have to boot up. What disc is it? We're gonna watch the microseries now. Nope, that's the wrong disc. I think you have to go to disc 4. Okay, here we go. Yep. So, for those of you that are watching along with us at home, we're going to leave this one up. But if you're watching along at home, disc 4 of the Toonami version is where you will find the IGPX pilot that aired on TV. And I recently did something with it, but I'm not sure if I should talk about it or not. I kind of hope that some friends of mine do something with it. I don't know if they will. I have no idea what their plans are, but I hope they do something with it. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna leave this one up because I don't think I'm gonna get copyright strict on it. I'm gonna put the manga away. This is the IGPX pilot as it aired on Toonami. That was not available on the Bandai DVDs. We had to rebuild this thing because the masters didn't exist. We had to rebuild this thing from lots of different elements that, thankfully were in pretty good condition. Yeah, we had to rebuild this thing. And now that I watch it, unfortunately, there are problems that more experienced me could fix. Yeah, I'm already noticing issues that, had I been more experienced, could have fixed them. I should have fixed them, and I didn't. Because I didn't know better at the time. So I'm so glad they did not go with this version of the show. I know a lot of people really like this version, but man, it's another show where robots fight with guns, and yeah, I like the racing version better. There are so many problems with this. I really wish I had known better. I don't blame anybody at Discotech. It's all my fault because I did this by myself, and I really should have asked for help. I did not know better. I also should have had more confidence in myself and fix some of the stuff. I left a lot of it alone because I wasn't sure. And now I'm like, these are clearly problems that I should have fixed. Oh well, live and learn. You guys probably have the DVD if you want. It's not that hard to fix it yourself. So. Luciano Mochespacius, the Italian champs, a team that does not appear in the full series. Let's see if I can fix some of this flickering here. So, it's kind of funny that Liz is played by Kari Wahlgren. God, there's so much flickering going on. Man, I was terrible back then. Let's see how much I can fix this. See if that does anything. That probably looks better for now. Yadif is not doing a great job. Jean Cunningham and Doom, they did keep those names. And Sir Hamgra, or Major Hamgra as he's known in this version of the show as well. Man, this version of the show is so different. It's kind of bizarre that they're even the same thing. These two characters didn't make the cut, which good. I don't like either of them. I don't think they're very compelling. They don't go anywhere. They don't do anything. I didn't fix that. Gosh, so many problems with this version. Sorry, I'm just going to be noticing and criticizing my own work. Because I recently went back through this show and I'm just like, I could have fixed this. I should have fixed this. I should have been more confident in myself. That's kind of why I don't watch IGPX, at least this version, very often. I try not to watch the Discotheque version because all I do is criticize it. And it's not the fault of Discotheque. It's more just me being harsh on myself. But this was my first anime release. And, you know, while I'm proud of it, I see the flaws all over it. And I'm just like, damn, I should have fixed that. Damn, I should have fixed that. Damn, I should have fixed that. And I didn't. So, oh well. You live and you learn. Do a lot of living and learning. I'm glad we got the logo. We were able to get the logo in there. This episode also has edits. You won't find them. I'm positive you won't find them, but they are different from the Japanese version. There's like one line and one little bit of animation cut out. So you will never find them. I had so much trouble getting the audio to sync, getting the audio master to sync, because I was like, what is edited? What did they cut out? And it's very subtle, super subtle. Thankfully, I had a reference from Toonami Digital Arsenal to rebuild it. So there are a total of 3 edits in this version of the show. And you will never find them. Well, I'll point them out. I'll point out one of them because, like, I think it's kind of obvious. But the other 2, unless you're re-editing the show, you really won't notice where they are. And you're not going to see them in this episode. I know where they are because I went through the show, but you're not going to find them. Thanks, Mark. Or, sorry, Yumatsu. That's his name. Yumatsu. This is such a weird junkyard that has a giant sword in it. Also, for those of you that were with us last time when we watched this, you might notice the music is all different. The music in the Japanese version is one song over and over and over again. So yeah, thankfully, which I'm pretty sure was temp music that they didn't mean to go out, but it did. But Toonami made the right call by replacing all of it with Ninja Tune stuff. Sorry, I'm very fidgety tonight. I'm standing in case you haven't noticed. See? Standing. So one of the edits just passed, and I'm positive you won't know what it was. Actually, they both passed. We already passed both of them. And I bet you didn't see them. I'll point out the third one. The third one's more obvious. But it's not till episode 5. Anyways, I don't like the Sledge Mom in this series is kind of weird. Like, they're just they're cybernetic doofuses, I guess. Sorry, I know I'm being harsh on this show. I still like this pilot, but it just, I wish it wasn't as popular as the or more popular rather than the full show. The full show is so much better in my opinion, like way better. It's like it has real characters, and I know this is like 5-minute little short things, and there's not much to them, but it's just kind of goofy and weird. And the tone for the full show is just so much more mature. I don't know if that was a glitch. I think it was a glitch.
That was secured by these high shell devices. Do not make the mistake of thinking of the IG1 Grand Prix as some sort of game.
I mean, it literally is a game, Sir Hamgra.
Suffered defeat would be worse than death.
Excuse me, but we're going to be fighting against an army of cybernetic freaks you not soon.
Man, there are so many flaws in this video. I can't believe Brady let me get away with some of this, because we really could have fixed it a lot better. I mean, to be fair to me, we did not have the best materials to rebuild this. They really were in pretty poor condition. So the fact that it looks even this good is impressive for first try. But yeah, this wasn't as hard as the full series. The full series is much harder to do. But the limited resources on this version really didn't help. We had a lot of stuff we just had to pull from the old DVD and just re-edit it. And then the stuff that we did have wasn't in the highest resolution. Some of it, thankfully the audio was fully intact. The audio we actually had the full audio master of, which thank God, man, we would have been really up a creek without a paddle. Try not to curse. We would have been up a creek without a paddle without the audio. If we didn't have the audio, I don't think we could have done it. So thank you to Brent over at Toonami, who still had the audio for this. He saved the microseries single-handedly. The rest of it, rebuilding it, we had some elements here and there, but there was a lot of stuff that just didn't look that great. We just had to clean it up as best we could. I'm noticing every single flaw in the video. Especially episode 3. Episode 3, I think, is one of the rougher episodes. Doesn't look that great. Episode 1 and 2 look fine. Episode 3, I think, is probably the roughest one we had. Followed maybe right there with episode 5. Episode 5 has some rough stuff in it, too. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it, CJ. I'm going to open it up to questions because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about before we get to the next thing tonight. I apologize again for the intermission. Yeah. Poor Liz. She almost gets shot twice in this this episode alone. Yeah, she almost gets shot twice. And then by the next episode, she's almost shot again. So she almost got shot a minute ago, and she's about to almost get shot again. I don't know how she didn't get hit just now. But, alright. There's Luca, who is played by Julie Madalena? I apologize to that actress if I did not get her name right. She plays Himawari in this and the full series of IGPX. She plays Jesse Martin. So she made it through. She got replaced though by Kari Wahlgren because Kari Wahlgren plays Luca in the full series. And she actually also Kari Wahlgren also replaced Michelle Ruff's role. The Miss Suzaku character turned into Miss Satomi, and she was played by Kari Wahlgren, and Michelle Ruff was the original Suzaku. Michelle Ruff, who I've worked with on Lupin. I have weird stories about Michelle, and I'm realizing right now I probably shouldn't tell them. Who is magnificent person, but when we first met, we met at a party, at a watch party for the last episode of Lupin on Toonami, in Los Angeles, and it was a lot of fun. We had a little virtual panel. Some of you might have attended that. It was a lot of fun. And Michelle, who was super nice, super kind, also is kind of how do I put this? She has a very dirty sense of humor at certain places, and we had just met, so it was very kind of like shocking. But I guess I should expect that from the Lupin crew, because the Lupin crew is also kind of like, that way. Anyways, sorry, that's a long story. Michelle Rodriguez got replaced, but she is in the full show. She plays Eliza Doolittle in the full series, which I actually think is a better role for her. It's not a main role, unfortunately, but it is a better role. And then Kari pulls off Miss Satomi really, really well. Amy. This is so goofy. It's kind of fun to see that they were still animating mechs in 2D. Nowadays, you don't see that anymore. I will give the show that. And the mechs back then were all animated in 2D. I think Gundam might be the only show that still does that. Because Thunderbolt is all 2D animation, if I remember correctly. I don't know if there's another Gundam series airing right now, but like all of it is, for the most part, 2D. I think the Origin was the first time they really went all out with the CG mechs. And, doing mecha in 2D is really hard. But, hey, they got it. See, Liz almost gets shot again. And when she was doing so well, too. I don't know why Liz gets treated this way. She's a totally different character from the one that ended up in the show. And that might come down to the performance of Kari Wahlgren, who plays Liz in this version. Michelle Rodriguez really did a great job as Liz in the full series of IGPX. She really, really killed it. Like, she's one of the best performances of the show. I think because, I think part of it is, I may be overanalyzing actors here, but, Liz is Latina and Michelle's Latina, and she brings a certain experience to that. And she got it right, man. She got Liz so right. I can understand why they were so aggressively pursuing her for the role of Liz. And it shows in the show. I think it's amazing. It's so sad. So, that's the thing. It's, this weird, sad thing because, they shot Amy. But Amy's fine. There's nothing wrong with her. The cat's going to come in a second and, tap the little thing. And she's fine. She left the game. But they portray it like this big, sad thing. So it's kind of dark in a way. Because, she still got shot with, real bullets. So, I don't know. It might be because I've grown kind of an aversion to guns as of late. So seeing children... Oh, this is the shot we fixed. We had to fix that shot. Not that shot. The shot right before. We had to edit that. I had to rebuild that because we didn't have it. It was not in the. So the masters for this, the Toonami masters, were lost. We had to rebuild them. That shot, the one earlier with the shower and the steam, we had to rebuild that. So that was fun. We did not. I think we did a pretty good job. I don't think anybody could tell that we did it. But yeah, we did have to fix it. So now everybody knows. I just pointed it out, so everyone's gonna be like, "You did a shitty job." I wasn't supposed to curse on this.
You all right?
Amy's just fine, even though she was just shot. And they're complimenting her like, "Oh, good job on getting shot, you small child with an animal." Such a weird thing. Although I do like this next part with Takashi. Takashi with the ninja blade. I wish they had moved more with like lasers and like ninja blades. I think using like guns that eject cartridges and shells, like, puts me a little unease. It's a little too real in a way. I know they're in giant robots. I think these guys did come back for the video games. So like Liz, Takashi, and Amy. I forget who plays Amy in this version. Joshua Seth plays Takashi. And Kari Walgren plays Liz. I don't remember who plays Amy. This part's cool. That is Cold Cut. That's Cold Cut. Whoosh. This part is pretty cool. I wish it was more like this. I just kind of wish it wasn't guns. If it had to be guns, like range weapons, lasers and stuff, that would be cool. Or like missiles. Something just kind of otherworldly. Boom. I shot my teammate. Oh no. They're all saying a bunch of letters and numbers and stuff. I had to caption this recently for something, and it was like, I don't know how to properly caption this. Boom, boom, boom. This is a song that actually made it into IGPX, the full series. I forget what it's called. There's a problem there I should have fixed. So we're running, we have 3 minutes left, and I want to do something for about 10 minutes. So we're going to try to end this at 8:30. So I'll get you out of here for your coffee. Which you should watch Toonami. Thank you for watching Toonami. I have nothing to do with it, but thanks for watching. Trying to see if there's any celebrations outside my window. Wawa. Where's Wawa? Is that like a regional thing? That sounds like a regional, like Dunkin' Donuts type thing. And this ends on a cliffhanger. I wonder what they would have done if they had continued the microseries and done like IGPX 2, another 5-part microseries, and said they did the full show, which I'm glad they did. I'm so glad they did the full show. I had to add those borders, which looking at now, I could have done a better job. And I keep pointing in the wrong direction. It's this way. New Jersey near Philly. Okay, so it's a northern thing. I'm in the south. Maki! B-Train! Alright, that's the end of that. So, let's put that on mute. And I'm actually going to sit down for this. We have one last thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm a little... I don't know if I can do this standing up, but let's try it. Okay. So some of you might remember that there were IGPX games. Now I really, really did want to play the PlayStation 2 game tonight, but unfortunately I don't have a means of emulating it. Fortunately, we do have the Flash video games. So hopefully you'll be able to see those. We're going to play the tie game first. And look, I'm straight up, I'm sorry, I can't make the window bigger. I'm working from a virtual machine. Let me turn this down. I cannot make it bigger, so I'm really, really sorry. This is a Windows virtual machine that I'm working off of. Anyways. Oh man, I just realized I'm not gonna be able to see the chat, am I? Alright, we're gonna play as Team Suzaku. And I'm gonna lose. I already played this once and I lost miserably. Okay. Let's give this a shot. You know, I probably should have picked something a little easier. Oh, okay, there he is. I have to end my turn. Was it my turn? Oh, sweet. Someone just took a shot at me. Ah! Well, I'm gonna take this guy out. Hello. Sorry, I can't see the chat at the same time. Let me see if I can actually figure this out so I can see the chat at the same time. Okay. That actually might be a little better. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so that I can see the chat at the same time, you guys. Okay. Bring this guy over here. Okay, so where am I? Liz? Liz has already moved. Okay, I'm done for today. Team Sludge Mama's turn. Oh, is he seriously shooting at me from all the way over there? You could do that? Sorry, I've barely played this game. Well, if I could shoot from over here, I'm gonna shoot this guy. Where is he? There you are. Why can't I click Takashi? Hi, you missed the episodes. We're playing the games now. Oh no, who died? I told you guys I'm bad at this game. I am very, very bad. I think Takashi died while I wasn't looking. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this game. Okay. I gotta move. I gotta move. I gotta move. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose so bad. We have another game to play. Yeah, so sorry if you're just joining us. You missed the episodes. We have moved on to the games for tonight. This is the original IGPX Total Immersion Event game that was on Cartoon Network's website back in 2003 with the pilot. Okay, where is everybody? Because I want to see if I can shoot somebody. Can't believe Takashi died. Bort. Alright, so I'm gonna lose, but I want to kill this one guy at least. So this was the surprise I was talking about at the end of the stream tonight. I wanted to show you guys this. We have one more game I'm going to show you. It's not the IGPX PS2 game. There's one more. This is I honestly don't know. This is it's called Flashpoint, and no, I'm gonna die. Come on, let me move. Let me move. Let me shoot this guy. This guy's gonna end up killing me. I want to kill this guy. Why can you not hit him? Alright, I gotta move. How this guy did not just shoot me? Oh no. No. You're shooting this guy. How is he not dead? Oh, that was close. This guy's gonna kill me, though. There's no way. This guy's about to kill me. Oh, die. Die already. Okay, so I knew that was gonna happen. I lost. So that's the IGPX game, but there's another one that I don't hear as talked about as often. This is called IGPX. Finish to the fight to the finish. Fight to the finish. This is the second IGPX game. Options. Instructions. I gotta look up the keys. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so directional pad. I think it's Q, W, E. W, E are my punches. And then okay, let's give this a try, shall we? Gotta fight Sledge Mama. Does it sound familiar to anybody? Oh, God, I'm sorry. My brain is a little fried, so I don't remember the musicians, but they're the next episode one. Anyways. Go. Alright, come on, let's go. Die! This is back when like Cartoon Network would do the flash games for like every show. Alright, we beat that guy, cool. If Caboose was in the chat, he'd yell at me for not knowing the name of the song, because I do know it. I even have it. I'm kind of fried right now. I've had a long week. Yeah, it's Showstopper. Thank you, Showstopper Part 2. That is correct. Oh, I lost my teammates. Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright, I got one of them. Unfortunately, you can friendly fire in this, so I don't want to hit my teammates. Alright, I knocked him off the screen. Oh, no! Oh, I lost. Okay. Okay, so I lost. Alright, everybody. Well, that's it. I wanted to show those. Let me bring up OBS. So that's it. I hope y'all liked the movie, or sorry, the show. I hope you all like the show. I'm gonna check the chat real fast. Hope you all like the show. I hope you liked the stream. For those of you that joined me, I know it was very big, but the show means a lot to me. And I, you know, I love this show, and anything I can do to spread it out and get more people into it, I'll try. But I really love the show. It means a lot to me, and it's a show that I think can show the, you know, between its production and the big theme of the show is teamwork, and it's about working together, and it's about, you know, overcoming barriers such as cultural, such as just your attitude, your personality, overcoming all that and working together and to be better than what you can accomplish alone. And it's a theme that resonates with me, and I love the show a lot. So that's it. I hope you guys go watch the Cartoon Cypher video. I should put a link in the description you should absolutely go watch Cartoon Cypher's video. I helped with that a little bit, and they did a really, really good job with the video. And go pick up IGPX. I think it's a great show. This is not an ad for it. I love that show a lot. But if you are going to pick up, I guess this is a little bit of an ad. If you are going to pick up any version of the show, I would recommend this one. One, because it's available, and two, it's the I think it's the best one. No, anyway, but it's the best one. Anyways, I'll put the desk back up. I didn't want to play the game standing up. I thought it was a little hard. So anyways, again, that's it. Unless there's anything else in the chat, we done. Hope you guys had fun. I know it was a little bit of a surprise. I'll maybe do a more dedicated stream to that in the future. But last looks, all the merch. Woo! I can't wait to hang this up. So I won't say where I'm going, but this is definitely going up on a wall pretty soon. When's my next stream on anything? I don't know. I'm new to streaming. I don't stream that often. I specifically wanted to do it for this. I'll probably do some. I might play the rest of the IGPX game. I want to beat it one of these days, and I want to play. Where is it? I want to play this one too. So I'll stream that someday. But I don't know. Keep an eye on my Twitter account. I'll say something about it. But that's it. I'll wait for the stream to catch up, and then I'll ask for last questions, and if not, I'm gonna shut it down. I'll wait for you guys. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. I know there's a delay. Anything about IGPX's production? You streamed an IGPX music video a while back. Streamed a music video. Oh, that! Yeah, I forgot about that. So I can't finish that anymore. For reasons. Basically, I got rid of the video for it, the ProRes video. I got rid of it because it was just, yeah. I kind of wish I was still working on that, but it was taking up too much space, so I got rid of it and I moved on. So I'm not making that video anymore, unfortunately. I let it die. I'm a little sad about it. But yeah. I know what Gits is. Alright. I will see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you all. I know there's not a lot of you, but I appreciate you all coming out tonight and watching. Hope you watch Toonami tonight. I hope you pick up IGPX. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Peace out. If you are in the state of Georgia like I am, go vote in the December runoffs. And the January runoff, excuse me. And that's it. See you later.